Hello everyone, welcome to my AutoCAD tutorial channel. Today, as you can see, we need to draw this mechanical model through AutoCAD. Eventually, our drawing has to be like this. So we will draw this drawing into this one. As you can see, if I hover around and rotate it, you can see this is the perfectly 3D model of that picture we just did ourselves here. You can see through it grayscale. So without further ado, let's just start. What are we going to do? We will start here. Let's just first see what we need to do. We need to start drawing this circle, the circle with the diameter 25 and the outer circle of diameter 60. And we need to draw this small diagram here, which is 15. And also we have to offset this circle an empty space of 12.5, and we need to draw it dimension with all dimension. So let's get back to AutoCAD and we will start drawing it. So let's start here. Open up the template. We are going to do a metric template for 3D. It's called a CAD ISO 3D. So open it. Okay, our software has opened. We just need some few moments for it to load. Okay, go to home, click this house, and you will change the view to world. We call it world, similar to this one. If you click here and then click this one, click here. So this is the world view. Normally I don't want to see the grid lines. If I rotate it, you can see the small squares. These grid lines, I don't want to see it because I'm drawing mechanically, not civil. So let's hide it, toggle this off. Okay, and we need to change it to 2D wireframe. Click here, 2D wireframes here, and then click home. Also, I don't like to see this UCS at this position, so we need to hide it. You have two options: either to click this UCS icon, click this one, and then show UCS icon. This is the default one, and then you need to move this UCS at this position. So you click this one, so it won't disturb us. Okay. So next thing we have to do, we need to start drawing. So this is our drawing. We'll start by drawing this circle, the outer circle, which is 60 diameter. In here, whatever we draw, because it is metric, so we'll draw millimeter terms. So let's draw 60 millimeter diameter circle. Okay. So let's close this one because I don't need them. Close this one. Close this one. Okay. This is our working space. So we'll start by drawing the circle of, so we need to know how the drawing is oriented. So this is the front view. You can see this is the front view, this is the left view, and this is the right view, this is the top view. This dimension are top view. So we need to set it to this position, front. Let's go to the UCS. If you go to the UCS, this is the front. So we need to lock our UCS facing this. So we need to make it top, because in AutoCAD, you only draw an XY plane. And if you want to draw, the face has to be namely top. So let's lock this front position into top position, which is XY. So click this on the UCS, on the coordinate. Click this one, and then view. Align this to XY plane. You can see it says align with XY plane. So if you draw, you are going to draw 3D models, you'll be more friendly with this command here, so click it. So okay, so we are drawing this face is top, so click this one, circle, center diameter circle. So this is the center diameter circle. Click this one. We need to draw a circle of 60. Okay, double click your mouse wheel so that you can zoom out. Okay, let's see our drawing. Let's close this one, we don't need it. Okay, so we need to draw outer circle, which is 25. Let's draw it. So circle, center diameter, just hover mouse to touch this circle, and then you can see this center popping out. Click here and make it 25 units. Okay, so we have done it. What we are going to do, we have to move to top position, and we need to draw a small line. First, we need to make layers. How to make layers? Then we need layers. We need layers to differentiate different drawings or different geometry with its separate colors. So we modify layers so that we can define the attributes for different geometry. Okay, so you'll work with the center line, by which the center line has to have dotted lines. You'll have a full line for the geometry, your base geometry. You'll also have dimension, has to be has its own color. So let's modify the layer. Okay, click this layer property, click new. This is the first layer. This layer will name it center line. And here you can change the color. I normally prefer red color, index color, set it red. Over here, because the center line has to be dotted, so select the mode of dotted line. Select lot, center 2. So this one is enough for us. Okay, and select your modification, click. Okay, we need to create another layer. We won't use it, but let's make it. Click new, dimensions. I prefer having these two layers. Okay, change line, change color into green. I prefer green because it's more visible and you can differentiate from red. Make it normal continuous line. Okay, so we have changed it. We have the current layer, which is 0. You can just change the current layer, so you cannot manipulate the current layer. Be in mind. Okay. Okay. So now we need to draw a line from here. Which line are we need to draw? We need to draw a line from center, okay, to the outer of the, because we need to draw this line. So we need to take a reference from here. Okay. Take line, make it here. You can see because the top has been changed. So the top has been changed. It is, this is the base. So that's why I'm making this the base. You can see our line now not moving horizontally, so it's inaccurate. Toggle ortho mode so you can get perpendicular line, straight lines. So make it a line here, enter. And we need to draw another line from here. Okay, draw a line to this point. Okay, we need to trim the extra part here. So click trim. This is the trim. Click trim. Select the boundary of your trim and then enter. And select what you don't need. This we don't need. And this we don't need. Press enter then. Okay, so we have done this one. Let's move it to world view. So we have drawn this, and we have drawn this intersection, and we have drawn this intersection. So we need to draw this line from this position up to here, which is 140 units. So we'll draw this line from here, 140 units. 40 units, enter. So we have done it. Let's look again. We need a line. We need to draw this part. How to draw it? So we need to draw it from here because it shows the dimension from here. No, it's a dimension from here to here. So we need to do 12.5 line. Draw 12.5 line from here. 12.5 line. Okay. Now let's see what else we need to do. We need to know the distance from here to here is 90. So we need to offset the small line that we drew by 90 to this direction. Okay, offset for the 90 direction. Offset this line from here. Select the line. Okay, we need to, something is wrong, it doesn't pick up. So we need to lock the view. Make it now. So I locked it. Let's do it again. This one, 90. Okay. Click this one up. Succeed. Okay. Press enter. We need to trim this line, this portion here. Click here, select trim. Okay, trim. Okay. Between this line and this line, we need to trim this. Okay, enter. So let's connect this line. Okay, connect this line. Okay, so what we did is we have drawn from here up to here. That's what we did. Okay, so we need to extrude this into 3D. Click extrude, select it, and then enter. What the dimension? The dimension has to be 15. If you don't see it, this dimension is the dimension of this. So the thickness is 15. Okay, this direction by 15. Okay, we did it. So next thing is we need to draw a center line. We need to draw a center line from here. Select layer for center line and then lock this view. Okay. Okay. From here we need to draw a center line. Okay, we don't need to draw a center line because the whole thickness for this circle is 15. So the center of this axis is at the mid of this thickness is at 7.5. So we need to offset this line by 7.5. 7.5. We need to offset this line to here. No, that's not correct. Okay, we need to offset. There I press Ctrl Z. 7.5. Select this line and then move your cursor inside. Okay, we have offsetted that one. So I need to change the color. Select it. Sorry guys, my mouse is daunting me. I will change it. So select this color. Okay, ready. We need to prolong this line to this dimension. So let's draw it. Remember that is 140 units. So we'll draw from here 140 units. Okay, so we are good. Now we need to mirror this position, these lines into that position. So let's do it. What we'll do is that we need to fix the view on top because we'll mirror from this side to this side. This will be our mirror axis. So we'll have to change the view unless it won't do it. Okay, so let's mirror it. Select the line that you want to mirror. Now that is offset. This is mirror. Select the line that you want to mirror. This line, this line. No, we don't need this line first. We will extend it. Okay, we need to mirror from this position. No, we did some error. Redo it by click enter, press enter. Okay, select the line that you want to mirror, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay, click the mirror point. This is our mirror point. Be sure to zoom it. Okay, so okay, and then move it to the inside. Okay, so we have mirrored it. Okay, now we need to erase this one, select and erase it, and then need to extend this line. And then let's clear, extend, click the boundary where it has to meet this line. So which part we need to extend? This one we need to extend. Just touch it and then click. Okay, enter. Now we need to draw a line to join this geometry, because this, remember, this is the line of the cylinder. So we need to draw our own line. Click here, click here. We need to change the color. Okay, we have changed the color. Thank you. Okay, then we need to join it. Click over, that one has been already selected. Select this one, select this one, select this one, select this one, this one, and finally this one. Then go to modify panel here. This is the join icon. Join it. So now we have the possibility to extrude it. So let's see how much we need to extrude. Remember, the line that we need to extrude is this shape. We need to extrude it. So we have made this geometry. So now we need to extrude it. So how are we going to do it? Let's do it. Okay, now extrude. Click this one. At what length we need to extrude? Remember, 30 units. We need to extrude to 30 units. So click, press enter. Hover your mouse up, enter 30, enter. Now let's change the color. Okay, so if you change the color, what you will see. Let's go to shades of gray to see what have we drawn. So we have drawn this. We are pretty not bad. We are still on track. Okay, I prefer drawing. I normally recommend you to make drawing through 2D wireframe, because you can see the transparency of your shape. Okay, so now let's unite this one. Click that and this one, because remember there are two different shapes. So let's unite it. Click union. This is the union. Let's pop up. You can see how it's being done. Two shapes are connected to make one. So click it, choose the first cylinder and this block, and then enter. Now it's one. So we can just clear these two lines that we drew earlier and then erase. Okay, now you can see it clearly that we have make a union. So let's see how it's been done. Don't worry, we'll extrude it and then we'll cut it off. Let's do it now so that we can have a hole here. So now we need to subtract that cylinder. Let's switch it to 2D wireframe. Click extrude. Click this inner circle and extrude to this direction, and then click this one. This one, what it does, it does a subtraction of the solid. So you can see how it does. So if you have two body which is interacting, so you click the base one that you need it to remain after the execution, and you need you select the second one for the to remove it. So the intersection is the hole. So let's click it and then select what you need to remain. This one need to remain, and then click enter, and then select what you need to remove, and then click enter. So now the result you can see on the grayscale. So this is the subtract tool, how it does its work. So you can see in many of my videos, if you run through my YouTube channel, so you can see most of them. Okay, so from our drawing, what we need to do. Sorry guys, I'm living nearby airport, so you hear a lot of landing and departing airplanes. So let's continue. So this is what we've done. So from now, we need to draw this one, this shape here. So we need to draw a rectangle. From the rectangle, we'll know how this one, we'll make some trimming and everything, you name it. So let's do it. So let's back. We draw the rectangle of 90 by 50. So let's switch it to top, and then let's draw a rectangle here. I'll switch it to 2D wireframe. Let's draw a rectangle. Okay. This is a rectangle. So we'll draw a rectangle from here, which is 90 by 50. Okay, let's move it. Check it and move it. To this midpoint. Okay, so let's change the color. Let's change the color. So we've changed the color. So now what we'll do is that we'll have to isolate it and then work on it. Let's make it top. Let's isolate it. Isolate the object. Now let's work on it. Yes. So first we draw the center line. So the center line has to be from the midpoint to midpoint. Okay, and also we need to explode it. Select all, click X, and so we have exploded it. Okay, so now let's see. We need to offset the lines. Each line we need to offset it. How many? We need to offset the length into 25 and the width into 25 also. So let's offset it 25. We need to offset this to 25. So this. Okay. What happening? This. Okay. What is happening? So this one is 50. Yes, I believe that one is 50. So let's see, what do we miss? We need to offset the middle one to 25 to the center. Okay, we have already offsetted it. We need to offset also the width to 25. So let's do for the width. Okay. Click here, delete extra line. Click here, is there any extra line? Yes, we need to offset. Let's offset 25. Okay, enter. This one to the middle. Enter again, 25. Enter. Click this one here, and then click this one to here. Okay, enter. So we need to select this one, and this one, and change the layer into red for center line. Okay, so you've got our center line here. So we need to draw some circles here. I draw the circles. And the circle here is 5 radius. So draw a circle of 5 radius. Be sure to check center radius. Circle of radius 5. Okay. Copy it. Copy from this center into this intersection. Okay. Click enter. Change the color for this. No, not this one. Change color for the circles. Yes, and then layer to default layers. Okay. Let's make it. Okay, so now we need to trim some things. Click here, select trim, select your base of trimming. This one with the So I need to remove this line. Okay, we need to offset also, because we need to offset this line by 5. We need to offset this here, we need to offset this here, we need to offset. Okay, let's continue. So we need also to we need also to offset this line into this and this line into this. Okay, also, so now we need to trim the circle and delete this and this one, just erase it. So let's make some trimming. We need to trim this part of the circle, so click trim. I'm not sure if it's trim. This end, this end, this end, okay. This one and this one, and so let's join it. Join this and this and this, this and this. Okay, I need to make a layer. Okay, that's the layer. Now we need to trim something else here. We forgot to trim that one. Look here, look here, and here. Then trim this part. Trim this part. Okay. So what else? Okay, let's join. Join this one. Join this one. Join this one. Join this one. Look, we need to join the whole lines here into one, into a polyline. Sorry. Okay. So let's check it. No, it hasn't been joined. So let's select all. Okay. Modify. Join. So is it? Yes, it has been joined. So what we need to do here, you can see there is some chamfer here. It's 10 by 25 degrees. So we have to do the same. Go to here, select chamfer, angle chamfer. Okay, so we need 10 by angle 45. Okay, so we need multiple of this. We need to do this chamfer on multiple points. This one, and this one, this one, and this one, this one, and this one, this one, and this one. And so now let's get back to our drawing. End isolation. Okay, so we need to extrude this one. Make sure the layer is the current layer. Okay, so how much thickness should we extrude? The thickness has to be 12. So make it 12 depth of extrusion. 12. Okay. We need to, as you can see, let's preview it in where this show. You can see no groove between the lower part of it, so we need to make the grooves. So what are we going to do? Look at this. There is some grooving. You can see the groove here. It started from the top to the bottom. So let's make it. There's a simple trick. We need to create 2 circles on both sides, then extrude the circles into cylinders, and then we need to do. Let's join it first. Unionate this one, and this one into. Let's marry it into one. Okay. So now let's rotate it to no. Okay. Let's select circle of radius 5. Remember, it was 5, huh? So touch this, and then touch this, and then press F6. Okay. So select this, and then touch this. You'll get this center. So draw a circle of 5. Okay. If it's possible, just copy it from here, from the middle, from the center to this center, and then enter. Okay, now we need to extrude both circles. So extrude, click this circle, this, okay. And then extrude it down, very down, far down. And then we need to subtract. You know the application of subtract. So you click the big one, enter, and then click the small one. Okay, so our shape is done. Let's look into this one, and then let's look into ours. This one. So ours, we are